St Helens weekend. Thoughts on the game?
We took a few positives out of it. Obviously, we didn't get too many points on our end, but I thought the boys playing in different positions, I think they went all right.
Yeah, another game where opponents started fast and scored early. As a coach, how do you sort of stop that from happening?
Make your tackles. I think just be better in the one-on-ones. Obviously, like I said, a lot of people are out of position, but no excuse if you've been put in a position, you've been given a job, just do your job.
Yeah, Sam Stone's gone to Warrington, but we brought in Dan Russell and Tom Whitehead. What should we expect from both of them? Yeah,
they've just had their first run not long ago, so they're good able bodies, good for the squad. They're good kids. So I say kids, but that's comparing to me and Rolls. So no, but they're good. They look positive. They look like they fit in and enjoying their time with the boys so far. So we'll see how they come on the weekend.
Yeah, Dan Russell's an experienced player. Obviously, the first one you brought in with experience rather than bringing people who are on that development pathway. Is that a good thing? Is that something you were looking for in the debate when Sam Stone departed, bringing someone in with experience?
Yeah, I think we just needed that whole field, especially in the same position. That sort of helps. That's a start. But like you said, he comes with experience and he's played a lot of games, so that's a plus for us.
Yeah, how's the injury situation looking? Kai Morgan went off injured. Is Joe Mellor available shortly, do you think?
Joe's looking all right. We'll see how it goes during the week and see if he's ready come weekend time. Kai is okay. He just wanted to breathe up by the looks of it.
That's good. That's good to hear. State of Origin this week, always exciting. Do you think the British game needs something similar? And if it was up to you, what would we do?
That's a very big question to answer. I think it would be good on this side. I don't know if that's a Lancashire Yorkshire thing, or I don't know where the line would be drawn. Maybe it's where you played your junior footy. I don't know.
Cool. Last one for me. Hull FC this week. Big game. Obviously, would be tough.
Yeah, always. They've been playing well this year. They started well and. They've had a few injuries themselves, same as us. So we're still expecting a good team. They've got a good squad, so we'll be ready for the fight this weekend.
Brilliant. Thanks, Krisnan, and good luck.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Excuse me.
Hi, mate. It's Alex at Radio Manchester. You okay?
Yeah, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you. Enjoying the nice weather?
Yeah, it's not bad. Any chance to get a bit of sun, sleeves are up, so enjoy it.
Just on Sam Stone leaving, just sort of, can you give me your reaction to it and how the boys are feeling about it? I know obviously Paul wasn't very happy about how it happened.
Yeah, I think same boat. I think just how it happened was a tough one to swallow, but we understand the situation everyone's been in the last few months, so I think everyone's in the same boat. So I think the way that it happened, I think Rolls answered it. For all of us, really.
How much of a distraction is that day to day with players leaving?
Yeah, it hurts, but we're not the ones to sulk and cry. We got a job to do, especially the staff. We got the boys to manage, and then they manage themselves in their way, in their group chats, and what they do away from the field as well. So it is a distraction, but I think we're pretty good to get over those things quick and focus on what the next job is.
I mean, that must be really tough for you as coaches in terms of your, I don't know, in terms of the partnerships, obviously in terms of just the training when you've kind of got, you mentioned obviously the new guys have gone for the first run today, when you have things like that just happening on a week by week basis and maybe not knowing who you can play at the weekend. Yeah,
well, that's the love of the sport. It's just the same moves, just different names. So these boys are good professionals. Our two boys that have come in and they fit right into their first session and feel like they've been here for a while now. So they've made our job easier. Like I said, same job, tackle hard, run hard, and just a few name changes in the same moves that they've probably done at their previous club.
And I know obviously wasn't the result obviously you wanted at the weekend, but Sam Hill did get that try, and when he did get that try, I mean, boy, was there a big roar from the crowd.
Yeah, I think everyone was happy for Sam. He's come in, young local kid. He's trained well, and he's been given a shot, and he's taken it with both hands, and he's fit right in. I think the crowd was just as excited as Sam was, and I think some of us on the sideline were jumping for him too.
Because I guess, is that the thing? Do you have to sort of take the small wins where they come, things like that?
Yeah, definitely. No matter what the situation, even if we weren't in this situation, if you're losing the game and a local boy scores a try, 2 games in now, so I think you'd celebrate that anytime.
I know the owners have been at sort of a lot of the last few games. Just wondered if you've sort of had any words with them, or whether you can tell us anything about that.
Well, I know they're doing their job and their part to help the club. So of course they're going to be seen at the games, because they're still doing what's in the best interest of the club.
I suppose it's just sort of reassurances, isn't it, I guess, for the situation? I mean, is there anything you could say around that to the fans about the situation at the moment?
No, not really. It's just that everyone's fighting to bring the club to where it should be, and where the fans deserve as much as the players and the staff as well.
And just on the fans, I know we've probably asked you this before, we've asked Rolls this, but at the moment, you know, with what they're going through, what would you sort of say to them at this time?
Keep doing what you're doing. Stick with us. There's always sunshine after the rain, so it'll come good. Rainbow's on its way.
Thank you, Krisnan. I appreciate your time.
Time, mate.
Hiya, Krisnan. It's Sam Roxham from Serious About Rugby League. How you doing?
Good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. I just wanted to ask, you got Chris Hill and Shane Wright back last week. How good was it to have that experienced bodies back in the camp or on the field?
Yeah, they've been awesome. They bring a lot. Sorry, you just flipped the screen. It put me off. Yeah, they brought a lot to camp. Come game time, they're big bodies, big able bodies, experience, and their voices on and off the pitch really matter to the group. So I thought it was awesome to have those boys back.
And it's the first time playing Hull FC this season, but you've already played Saints and Leeds twice. Just a word on the kind of Luke fixture situation and how kind of your thoughts on that.
To be honest, I think it's silly, but that's all I can say.
That's all from me. Thank you.
Time, mate.